What makes these 6 female personalities bad for men? Did you know that more than 65% of men in long-term relationships say they stayed in a bad condition for their mental health merely to avoid conflict or guilt? Let's be honest for a moment. We talk a lot about toxic masculinity, but we don't talk about toxic relationship dynamics very much, especially the ones that hurt males. So here's the question. Why do some sorts of women hurt guys emotionally? Today, we're going to jump right into the crazy world of relationships. And I'll show you the 6 types of women that can quietly or spectacularly ruin a man's self-esteem, sense of self, and peace of mind. Stay here. This could explain a lot. Let's get one thing straight from the start. This video isn't about blaming anyone. It's about being aware, about giving you clarity when your intuition tells something seems strange, but your head thinks, maybe I'm just overreacting. Men are urged to man up, keep their cool, and get through it. But the amount of damage to your emotions doesn't matter. It's about wearing away. These 6 personality types aren't hazardous because they're loud. They're dangerous because they change you over time, in an emotional way, in your mind. Let's make it easier to understand. The problem for men. So what's really going on? A lot of the time, men don't know how to talk about what they're going through. You might feel tired, anxious, or like you don't know what to do all the time, but you don't know why. These types of people can make you less sure of yourself, sabotage your plans, cut you off from support networks. Instead of progress, make them feel ashamed. And if you don't know, you stay stuck, thinking it's normal or even your fault. Now let's get to know the 6 faces of emotional sabotage. Personality 1, the chronic victim. She is usually in pain, always getting better, always the wronged one. It feels like empathy at first. You want to help her, be her support. But as time goes on, you realize she never takes the blame. Her ex, her job, her childhood, and the cosmos are all to blame for everything. And now you. What makes this so bad? She makes you the bad guy in her movie. And no matter how much you give, it's never enough. Her favorite saying was, "You just don't get what I've been through." Emotional impact. You stop being a partner and start becoming a caretaker. You lose yourself trying to help her heal, but only she can do it. Personality 2, the controller. Visuals, a couple having dinner. She makes fun of his shirt. He laughs in a strange way. She is smart. She has everything in order. She gets things done. But beyond that tidy surface lurks a need to control every part of her environment. This control covers everything from how people dress to how they talk to each other. When she is in public, she can say, "I'm just helping him be his best self." But what about when no one is looking? You always have to be careful. You don't feel like a person, you feel like a project. Bad trait, she pretends to care about you, but she really takes away your freedom. The risk? You lose track of who you were before her. Personality 3, the runaway. This one is hard. She's fun, deep into spiritual growth or just going with the flow. She enjoys being free, but what she actually fears is having to take care of things. She doesn't talk about serious things, changes plans at the last minute. When she pulls away, she says it's the vibe. Why it hurts? You never feel protected in your mind. She is here for the good times and gone for the bad times. You always wonder, did I do something wrong? Nope. She just wasn't ready to make things real. Key phrase, let's not call it anything. Let's simply be. Spoiler. That's a code for not being responsible. Personality 4, the manipulator. She doesn't shout. She doesn't fight. She changes reality in a subtle way. Did you say something to her that wounded your feelings? She cries and turns it over. Wow, I didn't think you'd ever throw that in my face. She makes you doubt what you think, what you remember, and even what you believe. You feel bad about having limits. and you say you're sorry a lot. Why it's bad? You start to mute yourself. Her needs become the most important thing. Yours? Not important. This isn't talking to each other. It's a conflict of feelings. Personality 5. The idealizer. She makes you feel like a god at first. You're not like the other guys. You're everything I've ever wanted. It's intoxicating until you realize what's going on. Because she didn't love you. It was her concept of you. And when you show true weaknesses in people, she turns. All of a sudden, you're not who she thought. The main problem is that she thinks fantasy and closeness are the same thing, and you have to live up to standards that are impossible to meet. This makes you feel ashamed, not grow. Personality 6. The arsonist of emotions. Some folks don't just make drama, they thrive on it. She starts fights because she's bored. She makes people jealous to feel wanted. She uses your weaknesses against you. She needs chaos to feel alive. Why it hurts? You start to equal her level of intensity. You lose your peace of mind. You think love is anxiety. And what happens when things finally calm down? She strikes another match. Every week, relationships shouldn't feel like walking through fire. The big idea is that these women are not bad people. They may be acting because of wounds, traumas, or insecurities that haven't healed. But that doesn't mean you should stay. You don't have to give up your peace of mind for someone else's pandemonium. You don't have to show that you're worth something by fixing things you didn't break. It's not judgmental to notice these features early on. It helps you know yourself better. In conclusion, let's go over the 6 bad types of women. The chronic victim. She never does anything wrong. The controller masks control as love. The escapist steers clear of real life and tough feelings. The manipulator uses guilt to make you feel bad. The idealizer loves the fantasy, not the real you. The emotional arsonist loves cycles of sorrow and turmoil. You're not too sensitive. You have a good sense of what to do. If any of these ring a bell, it's time to get back in touch with your self-worth. It's your time now. Have you ever met any of these kinds of people? What did it do to you? What did you find out? Leave your stories in the comments. Let's make a place where men may think, heal, and grow without being judged. If you like this, then hit like, subscribe, and watch the following video. Healthy love: what emotionally mature women do differently. Why real love? It makes you stronger. It doesn't break you.